Oh, man, I always forget to do the fade out on that. Dang it, man. Every time. What's going on, Rams fans? I'm Sheriff Joe Baggs. We're about to be heading out to go check out the Rams face the Lions. I'm in Colorado. I'm not going to be at the game or anything like that. I usually get that comment immediately. But no, we are not close to SoFi Stadium right now. So we will just be hanging out. So just making sure everything's shared in all the places it needs to be. And then we're going to bounce out, dude. I need, let's see here. Modeep, I agree. Rain's house. Ed Win, emphasis on the win. What up? Can't wait for this game, dude. Same, man. I'm fired up for this one today, man. Oh, do that. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, God, I'm screwing everything up right now. That's so funny. All right. I'm just leaving this one. Staying here. All right. Let's just hang out here. Let's just, the game's going to be on TV. Let's not do that. Let's hit that. Let's hit this. Sheriff Station looks so ominous when the lights are off. I don't know what that's about. Ooh. Take my pen, you never know. I had some really good bets today, and I'm mad about one because every single week I put an anytime touchdown parlay that's just like absolutely absurd, and you're just going to be like a millionaire for like $1. And then I just hope that like 3 or 4 of those dudes score touchdowns and it offers me a cash out. That's what happened today. I feel pretty good about it. What's up, Liam? Let's see if I'm trying to finish a workout before the Rams game. I saw a pic of tuna. I need to get back at it. Uh-oh. Is tuna jacked? I have no idea, actually. I don't really pay attention. That's cool, though. I'm a big workout guy. I think that's fairly obvious, though. Holy moly. What in the world just happened here? Okay. Drop your score predictions. I need those for sure. I need also just your predictions on like just who's going to do awesome today, dude. Who's just going to be, killing it today. And that can be from either side. I'm imagining with the number of people that are here watching, I've got at least one Lions fan. It'd be crazy if I didn't. I do have a pet. His name's Carl. He's back here. He's Carl. You doing good? You feeling all right? Yep. He's just chilling. He is a fan of all the cat teams though, so he is technically the enemy today. Let's get out of here. You're going down, dude. You're going down. Jared Goff, nothing. Let's go. All right. I'm gonna talk trash to your cat. You're not leaving. It's not nearly that bad. I don't need all these layers. Probably good in a t-shirt, honestly, but it's too late now. It's too late now, dude. Where to go? Yeah, I'm gonna be miserable today. Oof. Yikes. Might put on a ball cap in the car. We'll see. Yeah, it's probably like 60 out here. Which is much nicer than it should be. We're in December in Colorado, but all right, let's get you guys there. Let's get this going. This freaking crack on my windshield's gonna kill me, but I do have an appointment to get it fixed on Tuesday. It's a lot easier said than done, but we have to stop their run game. Yeah, dude, that's you're absolutely right. That's kind of like the biggest, I would say, key for this game is the fact that they can run. They can throw too. Let's not let's not confuse it. Let's not pretend like Jared Goff doesn't like he's just limbless from like the waist up or something. But obviously he can get it done, man. So, and they've got really good receivers. The things that, like, the receiver that honestly worries me the most of any of them today is actually Jameson Williams. And I think that's mainly because I don't think that Forbes is going to be on him all day. I think that when Forbes is on him all day, that's when he is on him, that's when I feel like we'll do a good job. But I just know that's not going to be the case. They're going to mix it up and stuff. But I like the matchup of like a Kobe Durant on an Amon-Ra St. Brown, and I know that matchup specifically would breed some dubs from Amon-Ra. Obviously, no, he's a very talented player. I think that's one thing to remember today as well. That like that's a pretty good football team, and yeah, they may not be like the level that they have been in the past few years, but I mean, this is a team that the way that I kind of see it is don't let this kind of team sneak into the playoffs, man, because they'll ruin your day. They can send somebody home in the playoffs, and like they may send somebody home in the playoffs that is like one of those where you're like kind of surprised. I just think that's totally realistic. I probably should have gone. Akello's inactive? Dog! What? All right. Well, that kind of changes my opinions on a few things, I guess, but I don't have the full list of inactive. I just saw that pop up on the top of my screen here, so I don't have the full list. I'm gonna be friggin' so hot today, guys. I shouldn't have done this. I've made a mistake. My car says it's 76, which is not true, but let's see, we get some motion going here. Because we were sitting in the sun, so let's see. Ah, yes, the wigs. I'll try to read comments as I go here. You guys know how it goes. My main concern, my priority right now is just getting there safely, not just replying to everybody. So step one, just get there, man. I don't want to spend the holidays dead. Let's see. We got a light here. Whew, guys, this is not. I'm having a bad time. May switch. Let's see. I'll put on some AC actually. Let's see. Climate. I hate how hard it is to like. There's so many steps to turn on your AC. Okay. Let's see here. Defense spent the whole offseason to stop the run. Ford and Landman. You know what? You're absolutely right, Moody. That's actually like a really good point heading into this game that like we took steps to be better at what we need to be good at today. This is kind of the perfect game to be like, are we? Did we do it? Did we do what we need to do? Are we better against the run? I know we're better against the run, but it's like, are we good enough against the run to force a team like the Detroit Lions to throw on us instead and kind of handle our business with the secondary? I think that's a really good point. That this is kind of this is the type of game we've built our team for. They've obviously beat us the last two times we've played, the last two times, but by a total of 7 points. I mean, you had that playoff game, the 6 point game last year to start the year, and then the playoff game, obviously, which certainly hurt, but also, I mean, this like 1 point loss in that one is like, well, yeah, Detroit was never going to lose that game. It's kind of how I felt about it, but it's not good. Who are we playing? I don't know. If you figure it out, if you don't mind, let me know so I know what I'm saying. That's the one thing with Goff, where he was a Ram, I always knew he was going to have a good game within the first couple of plays of the drive. Yeah, I mean, I used to talk about that all the time. First drive, you knew what was going to happen. If Jared Goff came out through 3 incompletions, you're like, dang it, hope Todd's on today. Hope Todd's having a good day, man. And usually he was, so it was okay. We would at least be in it, but you knew you couldn't rely on Jared. It's kind of interesting how that happened. And then you also on the other side of that, first play of the game was like a 23-yard in route to Robert Woods, and it was like, all right, cool, we're gonna be on today. We're gonna do great. Oh, I did it. You're blocking the intersection. The sign says don't do that. Silly old lady. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, we kind of knew that from Jared Goff like back in the day, but I also don't know if that's fully true now. That was a few years back that he played for us, so he is certainly a different player than he was than when he was with the Rams. But also, I think there's something to be said that he is still the framework is still there. Like Like, yeah, you remodeled the kitchen and the bathrooms and stuff, but the foundation was untouched, you know. So I think that at his core, he still is able to get got like that. 20 miles an hour, guys. Let's go. I think he's absolutely able to get got in that sense still. So I do think that pressuring him, and I kind of talked about it on shows this week. Whatever, pick your choice. Ram Showcase, Tuna the Sheriff, Talking Grit, whatever it was that I was talking on. It does feel a lot like the Rams. Uh, Lost my train of thought there. I said it everywhere, I guess. So not here. My brain is mashed potatoes today. I think we're doing pretty good. I think yesterday I was too lazy yesterday. I did some stuff in the morning and I was being all productive and stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna ease up. It's been busy. It's been a busy few weeks. Let me chill out a little bit. Too hard. Too much. Too much. Oh, Moody says Jared Goff will always be one of my favorites. I am wildly indifferent on Jared Goff. I wanted Goff over Wentz during that draft cycle in 2016. I was more of a Goff guy, and actually, it's kind of funny how it started. I was at Harmony Bowl, Austin Bluffs Academy, Colorado Springs. I was at work, and I wasn't working at the bowling alley, but you get it. Doesn't matter. So I was at Harmony Bowl, and we're watching college ball. It was a real snowy day out here in Colorado, and Air Force is on. That's the local team out here, and they were playing Cal, and there was something about that game that I was watching. I was like, "Yo, who is this quarterback, man? This kid's on fire." Turns out that was Jared Goff. So when the Rams moved up to one, and all that stuff, I was in on Goff, man. So I just want to go the speed limit though. That's all I want to do. There we go. I feel like I look like a jerk when I drive like this, but everybody else is going below the speed limit. I'm just going as fast as I need to. Anyway. Pollo Loco. I need to try that. You guys ever tried Pollo Loco? We've just got one for the first time this past week. Anyway, yeah, so Goff, I mean, I'm aggressively indifferent on him. I liked him coming out. I was a fan of him. I was wanting him to do well. I was definitely that 22, or not 22, that was way later. The 19 season was like, all right, were we there last year because of him, or did he just happen to be there with us, kind of thing? And that's really the determination that I came to, is like I felt like we were not in spite of Jared Goff. I don't want to say it like that. We weren't in the Super Bowl in spite of Jared Goff. We happened to be in Super Bowl with Jared Goff. That's really it. We had such a killer team. And the way that I kind of look at that one, that 2018 year, is like, how many teams wouldn't have gone to the Super Bowl? How many quarterbacks couldn't have taken that team to the Super Bowl? You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I was. But then I kind of just felt like he wasn't good enough to push us over the edge. And when you took out those other weapons, Todd and Robert and Cooper and stuff like that, then he wasn't able, I think. And I think we've seen evidence of that in Detroit. I think he's very, very good, but I just don't think he's good enough. That's it. So I don't hate the guy. I like the guy. I like Jared Goff, man. I still kind of pull for him here and there. You know, not today. Obviously, he sucks today, but I kind of I don't hope he does poorly. I think is really my ultimate comment there. Um, if the Rams were to get Jared Goff back, which I would, chilly day in hell if that's the case. Come on, guys, what are we doing? Everybody's out for their leisurely Sunday stroll. I'm trying to go watch the Rams beat up on Jahmyr Gibbs, dude. And everybody's wearing Santa hats. What's up with these dorks, dude? It's very distracting. So yeah, that's it. Today, I hope Jared Verse rips his head off. You know what I mean? That's where everybody else is in line with that, but that's I hope the Rams do well and no one else. That's always how I feel, though. I know there's a lot of fans out there that are kind of like, well, I root for him because he played for us and stuff like that. So I don't care. Once they're not a Ram anymore, it's very rare that I still root for somebody. I think everybody knows that like the level of fandom I had for Jordan Fuller wasn't a Ram anymore. It's like, okay, who else? Instead of following the player, I just stick with the Rams and I just pick a new favorite. You know what I mean? So that's just a me thing, though. I realize that that's like kind of abnormal from fandom, and I'm not trying to convince anybody else to treat it that way. That's just how my brain kind of operates. I want Detroit Rams shirt after Super Bowl #2. That would be hilarious. To snag a Detroit Rams shirt after another Super Bowl would be really sick. This person was doing well. I got behind him and they're going slow. Do I have like a sign on the front of my car? They definitely don't think I'm a cop. I'm not a real sheriff, and this is a Honda. Oh, I have. How dare you say happy Toyota-thon when you know we're a Honda Days family? Still support Johnny Hecker. Yeah, there's a few, man, that I really like that I've ever disliked, and I don't hope anything bad against them, you know what I mean? But I'm not sitting here watching, I don't know where he's at. The like Hecker punt for the Panthers, like let's go Hecker. Like it's like, hey, there he is. I don't know, because also my brain goes to the fact that like he was with the Rams for like that amount of time, and that was awesome. That never goes away. That still always exists, and I still go back and watch old Rams games all the time. I'm in the middle of the 2010 season right now, doing my rewatch of that. It's fun. Still support Danny Amendola. Hell yeah, he doesn't play anymore, but that's cool. I was a big Danny guy. I've had my share of players I've really, really been a fan of, though. I mean, we all have. And yeah, I still like. I don't hope they suck when they leave, but I'm a Rams fan, man. I hope the Rams do well. Like, and even when players I don't like come to the Rams, 2021 and Dominican Sue and Akeem Talib, two players I've never been a fan of. I hope they do well, man. They're with the Rams. Let's go. Yeah, 2010 is not a rough watch. That's actually a great watch. The Rams were so much better that year than '09. Like, dramatic, man. Like, it's actually kind of fun. And they're in pretty much all of those games, which also makes it a really fun rewatch. Did a bulk of those games, even the losses were like 17-19 and stuff. So they were in a lot of those games. I'm only in like week 5 or 6 right now, something like that. In my rewatch, I've seen that season a bunch of times, but um, I'm excited to get to like that final game against the Seahawks, Charlie Whitehurst and stuff. I just remember that one so vividly, man. Watching that live and stuff. That yeah, I'm excited for that one. And I've seen it again. Like I said, I've watched these games plenty of times before, but it's fun to go back and rewatch. I treat football like it's a TV show. You know what I mean? That's why I don't get super up or down on stuff anymore. It's like, hey, I don't know what's gonna happen today. We may get smoked, man. This may be 52-0, man, but I'll be rocking my Rams gear at the end no matter what. So I would hope other people are the same, you know. But again, I would never tell anybody how to be a fan. There's no wrong way. If you just want to be angry, that's cool. I've had some listeners right now of my show that are like the angriest human beings I've ever encountered. Um, Nothing's good enough for them. It's crazy, man. It's crazy to read those comments. And sometimes I feel like they're just messing with me and just joking and stuff because this is my personality type. But 2010 was Sam Bradford's rookie season. Yes, very fun year, man. Truly. I mean, almost made the playoffs, 7-9. That game in Denver, I'm not to that one yet in my rewatch. That one was crazy though. If you get a chance, man, go check that one out. All that game, that whole season's on NFL Plus. So that one, Rams were up. I believe it was 33-13 at one point that the Rams were up. People started leaving and stuff, and then Matthew Mulligan had 2 touchdowns. I remember Denario Alexander had a sick long ball. stuff like that, man, that was fun to see in person. First time I saw the Rams in person in any capacity, preseason or not. So that was really, really fun. Kind of hold that one close, you know. If I could find like a jersey, a game worn jersey from that, let's see. Hey Joe, picked a great one to watch today. I think it's going to be a high scoring matchup. If we win, let's go Rams. Dude, heck yeah, man. That's from Darren here. Dude, yeah, absolutely, man. This is like we're in a position to have a pretty high flying game. On Talking Grit, that's a Lions podcast. I was on their show this week. Great guys, absolutely love those guys, Jason and Jacob. I've talked with them multiple times, and a lot of the times too. I feel like when we're not recording, we're just sitting there just chatting, and it's like sometimes I feel bad because like you can tell they gotta go, and we're just like sitting there talking. And I'm a talker, you know what I mean? So I do so many podcasts. I was on the radio and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, I gotta just. There's a lot of things bouncing around up here. I gotta unleash them unto the world. But yeah, it's I said on there though. They asked me. They're like, "What's your bold prediction for this game? What could be a player, score, play, anything. What's your score or your bold prediction for this one?" And I said that this will be the largest scoring game, the highest scoring game in the 2025 NFL season. I don't know what that record is right now, but this does have all the makings of being like a 54 or I mean, yeah, sure, could get up there, but like a 45-42 game, and that would be awesome, man. I wanted to be exhausted after today, man. Let's make this game crazy. Wish I was there. Tuna is there. Tuna is undefeated in attendance, so we're all proud of him for going. I think he's going to Seattle next week. That's a big one. And if we lose, then pull the plug, man. We gotta kill Tuna. Just kidding. He's never allowed to go again. That's funny. Horns up, dude. I can't tell what your name is right now because there's not any vowels. Ooh, I get to park in the back. All right, dude, go, man. Okay. There's no cars coming. All right. Let's see where we can put ourselves. Oh, Chiefs are on right now. That's why it's crazy. This is a big Chiefs bar. Lots of Chiefs fans here. Just gonna squeeze in right here. You know what? There's no lines in this parking lot either, so there's like enough room to the left of me here, or to the right of me, your left, of they can fit like just a motorcycle, but that's about it. You know. Carney, what's up, Carney? Thanks for hanging out. You got score predictions? Let me see if I've got others in here actually. I know I saw a few come in earlier. Oh, Brett was in here too. This is I was big mad on Goff and he couldn't stop bringing up how mad he was about the trade. Like, dude, that's exactly what I forgot. I even brought that up, man. The Rams play today. 42-38 says Edwin. Like that. What was I just saying? Oh yeah, I started watching Quarterback again, man. That show, and then when he was on there, you think there would be more Rams fans, CSU Rams? No, they're so far away from us, dude. CSU Rams. That's up in Foco, Fort Collins, and yeah, that's a good like 2.5 hours from here. So. Watch your Ram Showcase every week in 2021. I was so invested that year. Dude, that's awesome, Nathan. I appreciate that, dude. That's really cool. That was a fun year, man. I had a lot of good times in that year, man. Mainly because I was also working at the TV station, and then I went over to the radio station. So, yeah, I was working at Fox 21 out here in Colorado Springs, and I had one of the shows. They were like, "Hey, do you want to do like a crossover with your podcast?" It was like, yeah. So like they played my podcast here locally on TV and stuff. Not the full thing or anything, but they played a clip of it, which was really cool. I had Kenny and Nova come in to the studio and did that interview. It was super, super fun, man. Like that whole year though was an absolute blast. Says 33-13. Got the under in the Rams cover. I like that. I believe we'll win by 10. Says Carney. I like it. I like it. I want a 4 loco in the Foco. Foco. You shouldn't want a 4 loco anymore. It's dangerous. Let's see. Rams fan since '79, living in Cincinnati. Nice, dude. That's awesome. I like Ohio. I went out to Ohio for my 33rd birthday. Fun enough, man. My dad was he took me out there for my birthday, and yeah, we went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and then the Pro Football Hall of Fame. But just spending some time out there, man. On the Pro Football Hall of Fame. That on my birthday was when we went to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Absolutely incredible. Couldn't ask for anything more. I want to do that every year. It was awesome, and it's in the off season, so it's perfect. It was like nice in Ohio. It was like 97. It actually wasn't nice. It was miserable, but not chilly and windy and lame. And it wasn't that busy at the hall, so that was really, really cool. So I think our defense will be the deciding factor. Their secondary is depleted. Oh yeah, absolutely. And our front line, yeah, don't cough on his ass. Hell yeah. UK Rams fan since the 80s. Dude, that's amazing. Jalen Hurts takes the seat with a 31-0 lead. Way to go. Let's see. Look a day over 40. That's good. That's good. Because I'm not. If I did, that would be rough. I'm 34. Nothing crazy. Needless to say, I was so glad Mike Brown did not get to hoist the Lombardi. Yeah. That's awesome. Oh, yeah. Jared Goff. So I was watching quarterbacks again, and I had to turn it off. I couldn't even keep watching it anymore when it was like 5 years after he's been with the Lions, and he's like, they just didn't want me. It's like, shut up, dude. It's like, I talked about it on Tune on the Sheriff. It's like, dude, you're married with children now. Stop talking about your ex. Get out of here, man. You're married with kids. Stop talking about your ex. Stupid, man. All right. If anybody's got any more score predictions or anything like that, hit them now. Then I'm going to get out of here, man. I'm going to watch a football game. I did a very sketchy thing today, which was wash my car with this big old crack on it. That rock was huge, dude. But I washed my car today, and the whole time I'm just like watching it, like, are we gonna have like a Titanic scene in this friggin' car wash right now? So yeah, almost, man, almost. I don't blame Jared for feeling sad. He literally left beautiful weather to go to cold ass Detroit. Yeah, man, he straight up left like a Super Bowl contender to go to a rebuild. And in fairness, it worked. Like they did rebuild, they did do the thing. But man, that's fun. Still hoping for a Rams Steelers Super Bowl rematch. Ooh, that would be fun, man. Being born and raised in Colorado, I myself really want a Rams Broncos Super Bowl. I've always wanted that. I know that not everybody does. Not everybody thinks that that's a cool matchup or whatever. But for me, that's like the pinnacle of the matchup. And like I look like this every day. I live in Colorado Springs. I'm about an hour south of the Broncos Stadium. Maybe an hour and a half, depending on traffic now. But like I just dress like this all the time. My license plates say LA Rams on this car right now. You know what I mean? So I go big already. And if the Rams and Broncos were to meet in the Super Bowl, that 2-week buildup of knowing that we're playing in the Super Bowl until it actually happens, I would be the most obnoxious human being in the state of Colorado. For sure. Whenever I was down about the Rams, I would think at least we have Aaron Donald. Yeah, I remember that with Steven Jackson. At least we got Jackson, man. At least we got Jackson. Jackson and Laurinaitis. As long as we got them two, we're at least it's at least watchable. You know. It's a damn root for Grandpa Phillip Rivers. Philly Riv, man. Daggum it. Love it. Phillip Dadgummit Rivers out here. That's good stuff, man. On a Whitworth Rams jersey wearing in Cincinnati. Oh, dude. That's exactly why I want a Von Miller jersey so bad, dude. That's so funny. Yeah, I do need a 40 Miller for sure. Those are sick. All right, y'all. I'm about to bounce out of here. I'm going to start putting beers into my face and stuff. It's going to be awesome while we do that, while the Rams beat up on Detroit. I was one of the Chargers-Rams Super Bowl. Ooh, Nathan's in San Diego. That's amazing, dude. That would be really fun too, man. And especially if that happened this year, because just because it's in Santa Clara, that would be so funny. I think that's the funniest thing in the universe. But all right, y'all. Thanks for hanging, man. I'm about to bounce out of here. I'm about to head inside, start putting some beers in my face. I was saying to my coworkers, like, I love this bar, Kelly O'Brien's in Colorado Springs. I love it here so much because I can order drinks like they do in TV shows and in movies, where I can just go up and just like, yeah, I'll take a beer. And I think that that's the coolest thing in the world, man, because it's like you go to, if I went to any other bar and was just like, yeah, I'll take a beer, they'd just be like, yeah, what kind? Stupid. so, so I think it's pretty cool, man. I'm pretty proud of that. So, my score prediction, guys, I'm actually, you know what? I think Muad'Dib got in my head a little bit. I think that I'm feeling pretty good about this game, actually. I'm feeling better than I feel like most Rams fans are. I think I talked to Brett about that earlier this week. Like, I'm feeling pretty good about this game, actually. And maybe I'm wrong. I'm okay with that, though. I'm okay being wrong if I got to be. But I'm going to go ahead and say it. The Rams win this game. I'm going to say it's a little bit more limited possession-wise than most people think. I think that both teams understand that this could be a high-scoring game, and so both teams try to extend drives. So with that being said, I'm going to say, dang it, David, you took my score prediction. 34. I'm going to change it from David's. David said 34-24. That's what I was about to say. I'm going to say 34-20 Rams. 34-20 Rams. There's some good parlays out there if you guys are bettors, by the way. Some really high-flying action for this one, man. So enjoy it. Enjoy this game. Rams are going to get a big old dub. Get to win number 11.